Rohit perfume. Let's see. Rougher sound for those ASMR folks. Box. Bottle. Spray. In the air, it smelled like a 90s cologne. Like it's something that you smell in the 90s. I haven't smelled something like this in a long time. It does remind me of something. Like I've smelled something like this before. Not a niche fragrance. It's aquatic. It's a little on the darker end. I think this is like Guess, but they wouldn't go that route. I mean, like Guess the G. It's not a bad fragrance, but it smells like something I've smelled before. It's very mass appealing. Easy. Blue with a slight greenness to it, but it's mostly blue. Rohit Verde. I'm gonna have to find out what's in it and get back after it's been given its blooming time. So 2-week follow-up review of Bharara Rohit Verde. Now, this was an interesting review because it reminded me very much of a fragrance that I had many, many years ago. My ex-in-laws, when they used to go travel, they would come back with fragrances because they knew that I was into that kind of stuff. And the fragrance they would always bring back was Guess Man. Yes, green bottle with a G. So I had a lot of those bottles laying around. And when I was working in the barbershop, that is the one I would spray my clients on. So I would smell that all the time. So when I smelled this the first time, it brought me back that profile. But this is not to say that this is a dupe or an inspo of Guess Man. I would say this is significantly richer, significantly better quality, better performing. It is a more grown-up version of that. That was an EDT. That was a lot brighter. This is a lot darker. But that same marine aquatic vibe that I got from that scent, I got from this one. Now this opens with bergamot tangerine, but in the mid you have flowers, you have I think there's a rose in there, but what I get mostly is the marine. It's that aquatic vibe. Overall, it's not a bad scent, but it's very kind of mainstream. It seems like very generic. It's not fresh, it's aquatic marine with some citruses and a fruit thrown in there, and ambery sandalwoody sweetness. So it's not woody. Performance, it did relatively well per Bharara standards. I sprayed it on my hand, and about 2 to 3 hours, within 2 to 3 hours, it starts to dissipate. You can still smell it, however, as I went throughout my day, but it didn't last all day. Scent profile, I give it a C because it's very mainstream and generic, and it's not very exciting. It's great, a lot better than Guess. I'm not comparing it to Guess, just that's what it reminded me of. Performance, however, it was better. It did last per Bharara standard, so it's more like a B. Overall rating, I give it a C+. It's a good scent. It's not groundbreaking. It's not gonna wow you. I can see this being one in late spring, summer. This would be more like an everyday fragrance, easy to grab. That's my take on Rohit Verde. Overall grade, C+. I am grateful for Bharara for sending this to me so that I can review it. There are other fragrances they sent that are part. I'm gonna release those. But thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for the support, and I look forward to sharing more unravelings with you. Thank you.